It wasn't that long ago that this young woman had reached her darkest days. Hope was fleeting, and desperation a familiar companion.
She had an arrest record. She has a history of evictions, very little stability in employment.
And the two children had severe disabilities, and their behavior was out of control due to the chaos that was in their lives, and that was all that they knew, was chaos.
Mary and her family were in crisis, and like many others in Ontario County, the Maternity and Parents with Young Children program, run by Catholic Charities of the Finger Lakes, would become her lifeline.
You can't really focus on your child's discipline and your child's behavior when you're worried about crisis, like where am I going to go to work, how am I going to feed my kids? And then once we deal with the crisis, we can get down to the nitty-gritty parenting needs.
Critical to the program is the intensive daily involvement of a one-on-one case manager.
I'm calling them, I'm visiting with them in their home. That's the number one thing that I do, is I try to build trust and let them know that I'm going to be here for you. I'm just here to help you. Through the assessment tool and talking with Mary and her children and seeing them interact together is how Mary set her goals. I just encouraged her where to go for help. I told her to contact the school counseling department. I linked her with Child and Family Resource Center. I linked her with the WIC program.
The goal of the program is to help each family achieve stability. And for Catholic Charities, reaching that goal would not be possible without funding from the United Way of Ontario County.
It allows us to partner with community organizations and resources, all available to meet the needs of the individuals that we're working with. We certainly realize that we can't do it alone, and support from United Way allows us to identify the best plan of action, all designed to bring about stability in the family that we're working with.
Mary is a very typical case. Generally, the legal services that someone needs in terms of their eviction or preventing their homelessness is usually just a small part, sort of the tip of the iceberg of what's going on in their life.
Legal Assistance of the Finger Lakes is the only provider of free legal services to vulnerable populations in Ontario County. Nearly a third of the people who come here benefit from the Homelessness Intervention Program, which again could not exist without help from the United Way, and could not have as profound an impact on the community without collaborating with other service providers.
A big part of what we do is then to find other programs and other places that we can refer those clients for other services that can help them address the root causes of the problem. So someone at Catholic Charities, if they run into a client who's maybe out of food, that client also mentions a housing problem, they know to refer the client to Legal Assistance of the Finger Lakes, and it works in reverse too.
Big Brothers Big Sisters is another agency Mary's family could grow with.
We believe that mentoring is the very best way to have them believe they can make a difference in their own life.
Last year alone, this professionally supported peer mentoring program touched the lives of 200 children in Ontario County.
At first, the key is to build a friendship. But out of that friendship come all the things that a child needs. It's a chance to explore a little bit more about who they are and who they want to be. It's somebody who gives them some advice. Predictability is key. And so we really coach our high school bigs to be someone that this child can count on. There are a lot of very positive character building, behavior building aspects to what we do in our mentoring program.
Children in this program are 30 to 50% less likely to use drugs, skip school, or resort to violence, and in time are more likely to become leaders in their own right and volunteer to be a big brother or sister to someone else.
These children are no longer seeing themselves as part of the problem. They're seeing themselves as part of the solution. And that, to us, shows that we really have ignited the human spirit in these kids.
Live United means giving of yourself to help others achieve self-sufficiency. And that is what Mary is doing today. She has a stable job, a home, transportation. She is off public assistance, and her children are thriving.
What Mary typifies is a success that we can realize when we do invest in individuals. We're making strong communities, healthy communities. We're impacting a generation of children that can turn around and do great things for this community.
It's amazing to see the changes that occur in people's lives when they have an opportunity to access the services they need. We see success stories walking in and out of our doors every day.
Look at what she's accomplished. I'm proud of Mary because her children are going to be better people because of her. She would say, thank you for giving me my life back. Thank you for showing me the way.
Help us continue to make a difference in your community by making your donation today to the United Way General Fund.